Welcome back to Stealth Camping Adventures. Back in the saddle again. I haven't any idea where we are going to be stealth camping today, which I find that to be more adventurous than having an idea where you're going to be camping. But it's not that bad of a day today. It is around 81 degrees. Nice cool breeze. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great stealth camping day. I'll tell you guys what. It is rush hour right now. I'm getting a late start. It is around 3 p.m. Could be about 3:15. So I'll see you guys about, I don't know, 3 to 4 miles down the road. Gonna be honest with you guys, I actually did see a handful of places where I could already have stealth camped at for today. But I want to go further down the road and see what's up ahead, because I never went too far in that direction. So it's a busy one out here. Gotta be extremely cautious. A lot of fatalities in Wayne County. Matter of fact, my buddy's neighbor was crossing one of these roads about 5 months ago and was hit by a car. And unfortunately, the poor man passed away from his injuries. Anyhow, on a brighter note, we are going to go west for about, I don't know, another 3 miles, see what's up ahead. But anyways, I'm going to get back in that saddle and I'll see you down the road. See how people do me? Gotta be very cautious out here. Everybody's in a hurry, waiting to go home. Anyhow, if you look up ahead, I see some wood lines behind big lots. Let's cut across this way. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be camping behind this building or not. Could possibly have fences going around the whole company, but it ain't gonna hurt for us to go check it out. The other places that I've seen that we could have camped at, I mean, the traffic is just so loud that I just didn't want to deal with all the noise. I do see some cars parked on the side. Nah, I'm not thinking this would be a good spot, but who knows? It ain't gonna hurt. Let's go check it out. So you have a car parked right there, and then straight ahead you have another vehicle parked right where we could possibly go in at. So let's just keep on. It looks pretty thick. Yeah, who knows what they're doing in the vehicle up ahead. I scare them off by filming them. I'm just playing. He probably works here and he's probably taking his lunch break and I'm harassing him. I am really not certain about this location, especially with that car sitting there. Yeah, I see some houses over that way too. Here, check it out. Because I was thinking about taking my bike around that way and going around. But you can see there's some houses over that way. And right past this tree line is a creek. And we have a dock right there. So, what to do? What to do? What to do? I'll tell you what to do. Let's keep on moving down that road. Perhaps some other day, but not today. Okay, so let's get out of here. Well, he's looking at me, so I'll film him. He is one of the reasons why I am not going to camp back there. Plus, the dock. And I noticed they have a few people back there walking. See what I mean? Now he's leaving. So that tells me that he was up to no good. I remember back in my drinking days, to my shame, of course, I used to park like that just to slam down my little half pints of whiskey. Or whatever I could get my lips around. Liquor-wise, that is. But anyways, let's look ahead and see what's up ahead. Now, this is one of the reasons why I like just going out, not having any idea where I'm going to be stealth camping. It is pretty adventurous, and as you can see, that location was strike one. So we're going to go further west and see where the road takes us. Well, the traffic has cooled down a little bit, I guess. I'm hoping to find a spot shortly up ahead. I haven't any idea where I'm going to be going, so I think that's the third time I said that. But anyhow, nah, it's still pretty thick traffic, but it's definitely not as bad and as dangerous as the locations we just came out of. Well, like I said, I am hoping to find a spot close by this location, or at least within the next 2 miles, I'm hoping. Here, check out what I'm looking at. See, one of the problems I'm having is the little small patches of woods I'm coming across have houses butted up right against them. And I don't think I want to camp in strangers' backyards. At least not yet. Well, what I'm going to do is get back with you all when I find a location to camp. Well, somewhere back there is where we are going to go camp for tonight. But I'm going to have to be pretty cautious going in here because we have houses across the street. Here you can see them right behind me. I mean, there's eyes everywhere. But I don't really care. So what I'm going to do is hang out around this area for a little bit and then haul back in there. I'm just gonna get a good running start and take the bike as quickly as I can because that building right there behind us, they are open, and the houses across the street, I don't know. Hopefully they're the kind of people they won't call the authorities on me or go back out and check to see what I'm doing. But anyways, I'm just gonna chill out here for a little bit, catch up on some beverages, and wait till the coast is clear and go stealth camping. Oh man. Well, I just been riding around. If you look behind me I don't know if you can see the sun, but we don't have too many more hours until that sun goes down. I parked my bike for a little bit, get a drink of water, and yeah, I'm not sure this is the location to be parking. And I don't know about now, but it used to be somewhat of a dangerous area. I'm going to have to stop riding around this area and find a place to camp for tonight. I mean, I'm going to go back to where I showed you guys, but I want to make sure that it's safe to get in and that we don't get visited by the police or by the neighborhood watch gang. Well, I was figuring go back by this church and see if we could chill out for a bit. I would assume a church is a good place and a safe place to hang out. Who knows? It looks like, oh no, yeah, they're open. But I just want to be able to sit down someplace without having people come up to me and basically walking around me and wondering what I'm doing. So, I was just thinking about going to the end of this parking lot. Chill out for a bit. Definitely signs posted. I'll show you guys the proper way to post signs. Because if you just post one like no trespassing sign, you could fight that in the court of law. But this is the proper way to post no trespassing signs. Here, check it out. So they have them about every 25 feet. You see them? Private property. But that is the proper way to post signs. So there's no way I would dare go back there because that is a hefty fine along with community service. At least in Michigan it is. So what I'm going to do is just go by that tree and give it a big hug. No, I'm just playing. Just, I'm no tree hugger. I'm a tree leaner, though. I must have went already 10 miles today on this bike. You can see the area. There's houses around. But I'm sure I'm legal just to chill out and relax here for a bit. I'm contemplating even cooking my dinner right here. I probably won't, but it's a possibility. Because, yeah, I'm getting it's kind of iffy where I'm going to be camping tonight. Because I did see, like I said earlier, I did see tracks, like car tracks going out, and I know dang well it's probably police officers. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit down here, relax my bum, and go on from there. Back on the road. Let's go back and get in those woods where I showed you guys. We don't have very far to go. And I tell you what, I'm about tired of riding around the neighborhoods. So I'm just going to take the chance and see what happens. Well, I guess wish me luck, guys. Okay, going in. It's a little bit soggy back here, hard to pedal. But we got houses all around us. Let me walk close to the wood line. Get off this bike for a minute. Woo! Need some potassium. My legs are getting crampy. I've been drinking a lot of water, though. I don't know. Check this out. I have no idea if I'm going to walk up on a homeless camp or what the heck's back here. Check it out. Well, either way, it's a good place to hide for a second. I hear a motorcycle in one of those houses. Well, let me set this bike down. And let's go up a little further ahead and see if we can get this bike and trailer in those woods. All right, come on. Let's go scout out this land a little bit. Clear shot into these woods. I'm hoping there's a trail back there. Anything we can pop up a tent. It is a little bit wet back here, and there is a fence right there. It is a little bit wet, as you can see. Yeah, it's soaking wet right here. I don't think I'm gonna go right here. One thing about being back here, I mean, when you go out and do this and you don't pre-plan it for a certain area like this, I mean, nothing is what it seems. I mean, it is wet. Very wet out here. I don't know. The place where I have my bike is it's the driest spot back here. I want to see what's over that fence. And make sure nobody's parked on the other side. Well, I guess I'll get back with you all in a little bit while I figure out what the heck I'm going to do back here. Okay, well, I'm thinking about just camping where my bike was at. Let's take a look. I can step on that tree to look over that fence. So let's see what's over there, because I don't want to talk too dang loud and have the cops roll up on me, give me a ticket. Here, let's see what's over that fence. I don't see anything. You know, there's that parking lot. They're still working because I see some cars in the parking lot. I mean, everything's so wide open that, like when I came into this field, there's those houses there, and they have a clear shot all the way back here. So, I just did not expect it to be so flooded back here. A lot of wood on this ground too. Got to make sure I don't step on a nail. And I'm kind of nervous about taking my bike across that field, because I'll stick out like a sore thumb. All right, let's hustle across this little open section. Ain't nothing like a good jog after a 10-mile bike ride. All right. Now that we know there's no... What's that sign say? Huh. See what I mean? Those houses, let me zoom up. Where I'm standing, they got a clear shot of me. Oh, man. So anyways, I was thinking, I better walk close to this wood line. Oh, yeah, there's signs posted, too. I don't care right now. I mean, I was thinking about just throwing my tent up right there. I mean, it's not an ideal spot, but I'll tell you what, this is where we're gonna go camping. So, I mean, the chances are 50-50 if we get busted here tonight. Oh well, let's go back and I guess get the bike and trailer, and I'll park it somewhere behind me. And I guess instead of just setting up camp right away, we'll get dinner started and cook some dinner. And after an hour, if the people across the street didn't see me come in and don't call the police on me, then I think we're good to go stealth camping. So let's go back and get the bike. Let's just push this bike up a little further, leaning against that tree. I'm going to put my tent right there. This is definitely not an ideal spot. So like I said, God, I mean, the sun is going down, and I might have to open up my other camo netting package just to help camouflage me back here, just in case the police or somebody roll back here, that I'm a little harder to spot. So yeah, I'm gonna wait a good hour. But in the meantime, what I would like to do is at least get my chair out, get some bug spray on, and get out my pots and pans and do some cooking. I think Italian food sounds good today. But anyways, I'm going to have to keep a close eye out, and so nobody sneaks up on us. But, alright, I'm going to get my cooking stuff out in my chair and at least get some dinner going. Alright, come on. Some extra clothes. Get this stove out. I got my propane inside my saddlebags. Just trying to get out. Oh, I swallowed a bug. Just trying to get out this chair. Oh, it's gonna feel nice. There's our dinner. Let's just put it over here. this chair situated. I'll put it right here. That's a pretty nice spot, I guess. Let's get our cooking stuff. Put it down by that. Our food, our stovetop. Get that over there. Let's put that right there. Okay. Well, I better get that camouflage netting back out of that trailer and just put it over my biking trailer for a bit. I mean, I don't know if it would even help if somebody comes back here. I don't care. You'd have to be the predator not to be seen. But still, it makes me feel better if I was to put a camo netting on top of that, because red is very visible out in the woods. It's one of the very most visible colors. It's one of the top 5, I would say. But anyways, let's get that camo netting out of there and put it over our trailer and some of our bike. I hear dogs barking, and I'm hoping they're not coming in our direction. But if we get caught back here, we'll just find someplace else at night, find a place to camp. I mean, it cools it down some, but I gotta go back in my saddlebag and get that propane out. It's in here somewhere. Cha-ching! Alright, let's get that back over. Put that by our stove. I don't see anybody. Let's take a peek. And the sun I probably will end up moving that bike somewhere back over this way to hide it a little bit better. Well, I don't know. I gotta be really quiet back here because I'm hearing such weird noises back here and I have no idea where they're coming from. I mean, I'm hearing like three-wheelers and stuff, and I'm hoping that they're not in that field. So I actually moved my bike and hit it a little bit better than what it was. Here, check it out. I had it parked right there, which is way too close to that entrance to get back in this little tiny spot. So there's my bike and my trailer. It's hidden pretty well. I gotta admit, this is not my favorite stealth camping trip. I mean, it keeps on, it sounds like someone's walking over that way. And I don't know. I think I should have maybe picked a different place to stealth camp. We would have been better off stealth camping behind, what was it, Dick's Sporting Goods? With the guy sitting in the car doing whatever he was doing. Well, I don't know. What I do know is I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here. You could hear people like cutting trees right across the field. Oh man. All right. Well, let's get some I guess let's get some dinner ready. I would say that at least about 10 times already, I thought someone was walking up on me. I am not familiar with the sounds of this area at all. I never am when I go out though. Plus I saw those signs posted around here, which makes me even more uncomfortable. If you listen closely, you can hear people right behind me. As soon as I say it, I mean, it's a couple females. I tell you what, I don't think I'm gonna put my tent up. I think what I'm gonna do back here is just go ahead and put my tarp down and put my air mattress inside of it and sleep like that tonight. Then that way in the morning I can get the heck out of here. Alright. Let's get this food ready. Let's get this food ready. I don't know if I'm talking too low or not. I think I might just go into silent mode for a while, so just like that. You're like, hey, his audio's messed up. His mouth is moving, but I can't hear him. Okay, let's cook a little bit, and then we'll get camp set up. Well, that tortellini is going to take 8 minutes to cook. And it was like $2 for that. And this pesto was, I don't know, but I do know that both of these together were $3.75. And the tortellini weighs 8.8 ounces. It takes 8 minutes to cook it. And, ooh, I better turn it down some. Oh, I turn it up. But what was I saying? It doesn't spoil in the heat. 8.8 ounces. And for the tortellini and the pesto, you have yourself, that's 800 calories, and this pesto is 200 calories. So that's 1,000 calories. It's very lightweight, a lot cheaper than freeze-dried meals. So, and I'm hoping it's even more delicious. But, so in about 7 more minutes, we're going to have ourselves, hopefully, a gourmet stealth camping meal. I'm looking forward to this, though, because I've been thinking of cheaper options to cook outside. But back to silent mode. Even my dinner's camouflage. I mean, $1,000 calories. It's delicious. First time I've ever made anything like this. And I give it, what would I give it? I give it a 10. I mean, it is delicious. It is a lot better than those freeze-dried meals for $10 a pop. And I'm looking forward to see what our next meal and our next adventure is going to be. I didn't realize how hungry I was until I started to eat. Wow, I'm a lot hungrier than I thought I was. I brought like a little chocolate granola bar and an apple too. But I mean, this is really good. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do is put down my air mattress and my tarp. I'm really surprised. It's really not that buggy out here. I haven't put any bug spray on. And I'm not getting that bit up. It's probably because it's no trespassing sign, so the mosquitoes stay away. I'm breaking my own rule about the trespassing signs, but it is what it is. Though I never recommend camping where the sign says no trespassing, because you will be prosecuted. I'll have to use my wits and my charm to talk myself out of a ticket like that. Well, I'm going to finish this meal, and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. But man, this is good. Delicious. Okay, a little bit of change of plans. I am not going to use my air mattress. I'm just going to lay down my tarp right through these weeds and what have you, and just put my sleeping bag down and crawl right in the middle of it. Let's get that set up before it's too dark for you guys to see me set up. All right, let's get moving. Let's check the field a little bit and see what we see here. Well, as for right now, it seems to be okay. Besides that three-wheeler or whatever it is cruising around here. Could be a lawnmower, a riding lawnmower, I have no clue. But I wanted to do that because the air mattress, if I got to split out of here, will take too much time to deflate and to roll up and all that jazz. So I'll just go ahead and sleep like a cowboy tonight. And see that three-wheeler, it's circling this area. Well, I'm hoping that they obey the law and not come back this way, because this is a no trespassing area. And if he comes back here, I'm calling the police. No, I'm just kidding. Give us both a ticket. No, I'm just joking around. I mind my own business. But anyways, I'm going to, I guess, crawl inside there, lay low for a bit, because the sun, I don't know, it should go down within the next hour. I think it's like about 8:30 or 8 o'clock, I don't know. I've been so busy back here doing this that I've been distracted with time. I jumped back here a couple times. Like, whew! Oh, man. Well, let's crawl inside there and relax for a bit. Whew. Well, definitely let you guys know this is not what I expected. A little bit lumpy, but that's all right. I'm thinking we're gonna be good. I guess only time shall tell. It's hot out though. I brought clothes to change, like some shorts and a t-shirt. But nah, I'm not gonna change into that now. Cause I expected when I came out here, I expected to be walking in to lots of woods. So I didn't think I would have to hide like this. I knew I would have to hide a little bit, but not to this extent. But that is why I just love leaving in with my bike and my trailer and not knowing where I'm going. It's a lot more adventurous, I'll tell you that. Whew. Well, I guess there's not much more to see for right now, so I'll get back with you guys when it gets dark out and right before I go to bed, because I'm hoping I don't sleep in, which I highly doubt I'll sleep in out here, but I'm hoping to leave fairly early. As soon as the sun rises, I would like to get out of here. Especially with those no trespassing signs. But anyways, I'll see you guys tonight. Hello everybody. It is going on 11 o'clock p.m. Well, it's settled down a little bit out here. They must have crossed that wall right next to me. They must have just asphalted it because I can smell it. It's pretty strong. Well, I think I'm pretty good out here for tonight because that way, which would be east of me, is that brick wall and that parking lot. And south of me, as you've seen earlier, south was all that flooded area. So I'm not worried about anybody coming in that direction. But behind me, north of me, are those houses along the main road. And over west of me are all those houses. And they're not too far away. I mean, I could hear people talking. And definitely dogs barking. A couple times with their dogs, I thought they were going to come out here. But anyways, I'm going to try to get a little bit of shut-eye and call it a night. Well, like I said earlier, I am going to try. I don't want to leave when it's dark in the morning because I don't want no lights flashing out here. So I'm going to wait until it's bright enough so you guys can see me leave. But anyways, I hope you had a good time coming along. And I'll see you in the morning. All right. God bless you all. Well, it's 15 past 2 a.m. and I don't know if it was a three-wheeler or a motorcycle. It sounded like a motorcycle. Came right next to where I'm laying. And then it bolted off across the field. Little bit cranky now. I mean, I was just falling asleep, and all of a sudden, boom, boom. I mean, like I said earlier today, that thing doesn't stop. Whoever, I don't know. So now I'm waiting for these people to come back again. But I don't know. Just figured I'd turn on the camera because I'm underneath my tarp so I can hide this light. But I don't know. I'm hoping everything goes okay because that's pretty bizarre to me. I mean, it's 2 a.m. and there's houses around, and you got some individual running around on a motorcycle back here. I mean, this guy hasn't stopped. But I don't know. I'm going to be prepared if he comes back here in these woods, I'll tell you that. But yeah, he was like 10 feet away from me. Luckily, I'm underneath this camouflage tarp and I got my things camouflaged, so he didn't see me. But if I was going to turn my camera on so you could hear how close this guy was, but I didn't want to have any lights go on and blow my cover. Well, I'm pretty riled up now, and we'll see what happens. I mean, if somebody comes back here, I'm going to turn on this camera. Rather, if you can see or not, you can at least hear. But I'm going to kill this light and see if Fonzie comes back around on his bike. Oh, man. Over and out. Good morning, everybody. It is 6:30 a.m. and what a night. Not a very good night with those motorcycles, and but we didn't get busted, so that's always good. So I'll let you check out. I got my sleeping bag and some things already packed, because I do not want to stick around this place for too long. I'll let you take a peek at what's left of my camp to put away. Here, check it out. Looks a little messy, but I would say I could pack up and be out of here within 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll see you in a few. Oh, what a night. What a night. Oh, well. Still had fun, though. Still had fun. Suspenseful. But fun. All right. I'm going to get the heck out of this place. Yeah, it's quite a walk to the sidewalk. You know what? Let's take a look over here, because I bet you there's some motorcycle tracks. Yep, see right there. Can you see them? Look at that. Right there. Last night. You can see them. Right there. That's how close these guys came to me. And my camp was like right there. And they just came by. You can see their trail going out, their bike tracks. Anyhow, let's get back over there to that bike. I'm not too concerned about anybody seeing me come out of here. Just as long as they don't catch me camping, especially in that no trespassing, which I don't recommend ever stealth camping like that. That was on accident. And by the time I got out here, I had enough. And plus the sun was going down. So I'm like, well, I have no choice but to camp out here. But if it was earlier in the day and I seen a no trespassing sign, I would have hightailed it out of here. Well, I guess I'll see you guys on the road. Well, thank you for coming along again on another stealth camping adventure. I'll see you next time when we go stealth camping.